Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Neffy, and if this is your very first video that you're seeing of me, welcome. I will link below the other tinnitus video that I've posted in the description box, and of course check out my other content as well. This video is about the appointment that I had with Dr. Pasalides. I'll have his name on the screen. So he was on my list. Honestly, he was the only neurologist on my list. Within the Facebook group, they mentioned him a lot, and a lot of the posts that included him was about the surgeries that he's done, and just it's always been positive. So I definitely had him written down that I would check him out, do a consultation, to have him go over my scans that I've had, just to get another opinion, because the last MRI or MRA that I've done where they mentioned that I have Chiari, I just wasn't set or convinced that that was the reason for my pulsatile tinnitus. I didn't think that was the cause of it. So I was like, you know what, let me get a neurologist's opinion on this and just go from there. So I didn't go leading up to the appointment. Let's, I guess, just talk about how that process went. So I found his website, of course, online. I will include that information down there in the description box as well if you guys want to check it out. He's located in New York. I sent an email inquiring about the process to make an appointment for the consultation, and they let me know that I had to submit my scans so that, of course, they could review it before the appointment. So they have a portal that you can send your scans to if you have them electronic, but I only had the CD, so I mailed that in, and I, had it in my head, okay, I'm gonna be patient. I knew that, okay, they probably won't book me within a week or so or something like that, so I just knew it wouldn't be that quick. So I was patient, but once I realized it was about like close to a month and I didn't hear anything after I mailed my scans, I contacted them to confirm that they at least received it, and they did. And about 3 weeks after they confirmed that they received my scans, they called me to make an appointment, and then they just kind of let me know about the process and how it would go on the day of the appointment. As far as the consultation, at the time, this was last year, so at the time I had to, the fee was $250 for the consultation. You could not pay with that with insurance, at least for me, and I believe it's because I'm out of state. I don't know, I can't really remember the details of that, of why, but I just remember I couldn't pay with my insurance. So it might vary for you depending on your location, if you're in New York or not, I don't know. And again too, the fee might be more if you decide to go to him by the time you do, because price change. So, but for me, last year was $250, and I had to pay that before I had the consultation. They let me know that they wanted me to pay that. They would call me to pay it on the day of the appointment, which they didn't, but they ended up sending me something in the mail to pay. Which I don't like when places do that, because when I'm ready to pay for something, I want to pay for it right then and there. Like, especially sometimes I'll go to the doctor and I know and I'm prepared to pay for a fee, and they're like, oh no, I'm not saying that you need to pay, and I'm like, I think I should. Don't pay that day, but then weeks later you have something in the mail, now you gotta pay, and then by then a lot of times too, the money's gone. So if I have the money to pay for something, I'm ready to pay for it. Take it out my account, please. But yeah, but other than that, after that, anytime that I did email them, and I think it was either the assistant or receptionist, one of them would email pretty quickly, like within 24 to 48 hours, I would get a response, and everyone was pretty nice as well too. So that was that for the appointment process. Now, on the day of the appointment, leading up to it, I was completely fine. I didn't feel that anxious. I didn't think about it much. I just knew it was coming, it was in my calendar, but I wasn't really thinking on it much. So, but on the day of it, I started really getting pretty anxious. I waited, I think, about like a good 40 something minutes before he came on, which that did not help with my anxiety. But when he came on, overall, you know, super nice. He did catch me off guard because I expected the appointment to go one way in the beginning and it didn't, which I actually kind of appreciated how it went. So it started with him asking me, okay, so how can I help you? Like, what's going on? So for me, because I already sent you the scan and you already know the reason why we're having this appointment, I expected him to just come on and be like, all right, nice to meet you. This is what I see from your scan. That just kind of gets straight to it. But I like the approach that he took of just like, okay, I'm just gonna start speaking with you. Like, I don't know what's going on. You tell me what's going on. So I do have some clips of the day, pretty much the whole appointment. If y'all could see my setup to make sure I have decent lighting right now. I'm nervous. I'm hoping it's nothing urgent, meaning like you have this and you're going to need to do surgery, or if not, just doing this will kill you. I don't, like, let's hope it's not that extreme. Let's hope it's like, okay, if you can live with this, you'll be fine type of situation. So hopefully it's not canceled or rescheduled. I can't. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
No problem. How are you today?
Good, is still a good time?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. What's going on? I have your scans, I reviewed them. Mm-hmm. What can I do for you?
Honestly, for me, I'm just trying to either see if there's more, because from what they told me, they just said I have Chiari malformation. I barely made it to type 1. So I'm just trying to see if that's the actual cause of what I have or what.
What do you have?
Pulsatile tinnitus in my right ear.
Okay. For
Yeah.
how long?
It's been 5 years now. About, yeah.
5 years, okay, that's a long time. Goes away when you press here.
Does it go away when I press? Yeah.
Any headaches?
No.
Is it only on the right ear, by the way?
Only on the right ear.
Okay. And you said no headaches?
No headaches, no.
Any vision problems? Blurry vision, double vision, losing vision for a few seconds?
No.
No. Have you ever seen an eye doctor?
I have, yeah. I go every year.
Every year? And what's the last time?
A few months ago, actually. Yeah. They said everything was good. Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right. Any other health problems?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you the last part.
Any other health problems?
Any other health problems? No.
There is narrowing of a big vein by the right ear.
Okay.
This is called venous stenosis or venous sinus stenosis. I described this problem back in 2015 and made it known that this can cause whooshing sound. And it's the most common cause in young women.
Oh, wow.
This narrowing of the vein causes turbulence of the blood flow. And that's what you hear. When you press on your neck,
Yeah.
this vein continues like this and goes down into the neck. So when you press here, you block the blood flow in the vein in the neck, which also blocks the flow in the vein in the head. So that is why the sound stops when you press the button. The same problem, this narrowing of the vein, can cause other issues as well. One, it can cause headaches, which you don't have.
No.
Two, it can cause vision problems, which you don't have. Three, it can cause the brain to push down a little bit, and that's why you have the picture of Chiari. But you don't have a true Chiari problem.
Yeah. Oh.
You don't need surgery for that. Another thing to tell you, which I see on your scans also indirectly, and we need to confirm with a new scan, is that the vein is very narrowed, but after the narrowing, the vein starts getting bigger.
Is that a bad thing? Or just normal?
No, it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's not a dangerous thing. Is what you're asking me? No, but it's explaining the sound in your ear. If this is very bothersome, I describe the treatment. When I describe this problem, I also describe how to treat it. And that's why it became well known for you put a stent in the vein, and in that extra pouch of the vein, and that normalizes the flow and the sound goes away.
Okay.
And it also protects you from the pressure in the head going up, the headaches, the vision problems. So this is what I think is going on with you. I think you should get a new scan.
Okay.
Because it's good to see what's going on now.
No, okay.
You did the other things that are important, like the eye test, the eye exams. And I think we should get a test called MRV to show us the veins.
MRV?
Yes.
Okay.
And another MRI scan to look at the brain. I will write these things in my notes.
Okay.
You have to ask for one of your local doctors to do them. For them. I cannot order them unless I see you first. I don't know if you read my letter.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, good. So, and then we can discuss about treatment if this is what you want. But it's going to work very well for you, this treatment.
Okay.
You're the typical patient that the sound resolves after stenting. You can just wait it out. Chances are it's going to become bothersome at some point. But we can wait for that at some point.
Okay. Well, so the pressure you mentioned, it only pretty much would lead to headaches or vision problems if that happens. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes brain fog, sometimes kind of like this cognitive impairment, but usually headaches and vision problems.
Okay. Until it affects my day-to-day life, like I cannot function, I'm going to keep it, okay? Like I'm pretty good at zoning it out. Of course, as always, there's good days and bad days, but for the most part, I can zone it out, thankfully. So until it really affects that day-to-day, I'm just not going to opt for surgery. So yeah, he just wanted to get an updated scan so he can go over those. And he just also suggests that I stayed on top of my appointments for my exams for my eyes, which I'm usually, I get those usually every other year. So now I'm just gonna make sure every single year I do get my eye exam to make sure everything's good there, and just pay close attention to other things that's of course going on with me. I will say that, I mean, I don't know if there's any correlation. Right now I already kind of determined I assume, not determined, but I assume. So lately, I will say for the past 4 years, actually, I had a video up about my vertigo situation. What was it? Positional vertigo. I went to the ENT and they did, I forgot the name, but I have a video up. I'll probably put a link here too. You guys can check that out. They fixed that, but I still have moments where I experience like lightheaded and dizziness. Now it's just more consistent. So before, with the positional vertigo, it would be exactly that. I would be on one side and I would feel the lightheadedness, and then it would go away. But now I experience that, like, could be a day or two, and actually it's been longer than that, one point. But I do notice, for me, when I'm not drinking enough water, that's when I experience the lightheadedness. So my assumption right now is that it's relating to me not drinking enough water for what's been going on. However, I could be wrong. So definitely want to get those scans this year just to make sure that things are good. Nothing's gotten worse for me. Yeah, so that's really what my plan is, just to make sure I keep on top of my doctor appointments. So thank you so much for watching, and leave any questions down below. Check out the description box, like I said, for some other links of my other PT videos and my positional vertigo that I mentioned. Please make sure to like, share this video, subscribe, you know all the good things, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.